Imagine being Diddy and you
Whoa!
and you invincible.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No, look, you get to touch on
He
all
on his
the
own
ass
with
you want.
that.
Welcome back to another episode with the guys. My name's James. To my right is,
Hokage, Khalid here.
to my left,
Big Days.
and down there on the end.
Your favorite cousin, your favorite chef, Big.
How's everybody doing today?
Feeling good, man. It's a beautiful day. A little cloudy.
Beautiful Sunday out there.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for this Eclipse tomorrow.
Whoa.
Are y'all actually gonna be looking at that shit though?
Nah, bro, they say you gonna see demons and
No.
shit. I ain't watching that shit.
I'm out on it.
I want to open my shit up. I like to stay woke. That's the problem with these people.
And they had a video going, man, that they were sending me about how you could watch the eclipse with a makeshift like sunglasses you can make.
Mm-hmm.
All you need is like a cereal box, some aluminum foil, and like some tape, and you put it over that. And you put a sheet
Well,
of
it seems
paper
like
through
you
the
fighting
bottom.
to laugh.
I'm like, because I'm sitting here listening. I'm like, I wonder how many people gonna be in their kitchen sitting here really trying to make something.
A lot.
And be like, oh, I'm looking at it. I can see this. Yeah.
You think that's what they doing?
Yeah, for sure.
Look at that.
Look,
I got-
seriously, bro.
It
At
was,
the gas,
it was on CNN. It was on CNN.
at the gas station by my crib, they already got a tent set up selling shirts and glasses to look for this shit.
The demons are here. My
Yeah.
bad.
It's an eclipse. It's not the first time this happened. It's not the last time.
They said this was strong. They opened up that CERN portal tomorrow.
Yeah.
Y'all know what CERN is.
The first opportunity to get out of here, I'm gone.
Where you
Just let
going?
You guys know wherever the dimension brings me.
Where's the? They had a post saying after this eclipse, whatever superpowers I wake up with, just be careful.
What superpowers would y'all wake up with though? Well, if they
That was gonna be my decision making. Just to be honest
Oh.
with you. No,
Yeah.
you know.
Hey,
that's-
so we
no,
now
that's-
go ahead and
that's-
explain it. Go
that's-
ahead and
so,
explain it.
if you got superpowers randomly out of nowhere,
no from the eclipse.
From the eclipse,
Let's
from the
make it
eclipse.
clear.
Fantastic Four shit.
which powers would you want to have? And you can base this off of DC or Marvel.
I just
You
want to
got
be the
DC.
Hulk so I can smash bitches.
You got to beat that up. No, we good. We good.
Smash!
Yeah.
If I hit you as the Hulk, I'm fucking shredding you apart, bro.
Hulk angry.
Yeah. It's gonna be your last nut. Yeah.
It's a couple powers I want. I ain't gonna lie, but I think my main one is I don't know, man. I be late to a lot of functions. Might have to go with teleport. You know, just
Oh shit, I'm like,
instant. Look, yeah,
Oh, just be there.
yeah. Where's this? I'm right behind you, boss.
teleportation. I mean, it comes with a lot of benefits too. You don't have to go to work anymore.
Oh,
go in the
whoa,
bank
whoa.
You know?
I mean,
Go get the
He has a
bread.
point. He has a point.
Yeah.
literally what
that's-
Nightcrawler
that's-
was doing.
Hey,
That's
Going to the treasury.
talk about
I'm
at-home
not
deliveries. Talk about at-home deliveries. I'm right in the car.
Yeah.
Thank you for your experience.
Or and if he was a motherfucking Uber Eats driver, bro, it'd
Oh,
be
wow.
crazy.
Need you to tip me $100.
He'd be the only employee.
Nothing less. Nothing
That
less.
one who just got back.
$100.
was already.
$100.
I'll be Khalid Prime. I would be Khalid Prime. If it was me, I'm choosing Omni-Man powers. I don't know if y'all know who Omni-Man is.
What's that, man?
Omni-Man is some one of the animes, Invincible.
I was just about to say I was gonna take it Andrew because like Marvel, DC, and
You
I
said you would be
would-
invincible.
Invincible is the name of the anime, but the dude whose powers I'm talking about, his name is Omni-Man. He's from
And what powers do you have?
he's basically a reverse Superman. Like crazy strong, like Earth, like gravity is nowhere near what it is on his planet. Even if he was back on his planet, he's still strong as hell. Like literally crushing people with
Yeah.
palm of his hand type thing.
Yeah.
So I can pick the. Oh, my bad.
What about you, Boogie?
yeah, I'm going Dojo. I'm going Gojo.
Gojo.
I'm going Gojo.
That's crazy.
But that's just because, like, you can go anywhere and never have to worry about shit.
Shit, they're both boys.
Well, look. Flat
You
out,
keep it
Gojo
in
is that nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
Gojo is that nigga.
For
bro.
sure. For sure.
Like, ain't gotta worry about shit. This is so powerful. He don't even have to be there.
Try to stick him.
What would be our secondary power?
I want telekinesis.
He want to play with people's minds and stuff.
Yeah, I definitely want to control some stuff.
Fuck some shit up. That's what you think.
Yeah, definitely.
Secondary power. What would I choose for the secondary power? Man.
Green Lantern.
Green Man?
Green Lantern.
Okay.
Because literally, the
You can pretty
ring.
much be whatever is the green.
Green Lantern, the ring does what your mind creates.
Whatever
Whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not you.
That's what I said. Green Lantern.
Niggas say they want to be Magneto. He want to sling this
For
arm.
my secondary, I'm gonna have to say teleporting.
Yeah.
Even though if I'm Omni-Man, I think I'm gonna be fast as hell. I still want to be able to go like light years ahead. Like,
Teleporting
wherever I
hard.
want to go.
Yep, teleporting
I
hard.
want to be Gene. Fuck. Can I be the Phoenix?
The Phoenix.
Look, the Phoenix never dies.
Yeah,
That
she
is
was
true.
motherfucking mom.
That is true.
Even
She
the
had all of
professor got his head knocked off fucking with Gene.
I was about to say,
This man
Gene-
earring just shine the shit out of me.
Which one was it? Yeah.
Let me go back to that angle.
But
Like
like bullshit,
20.
Jean
Yeah.
had telekinesis and teleporting powers.
You know?
And she could just flat out fly.
My liquor separated, yeah.
I think I'd be invincible. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
You just want to touch on bitch. Grab me by the
Imagine being an OF creator and you invincible. Views finna go crazy. I'm sorry. But...
Imagine being Diddy and you
Whoa!
invincible.
Whoa!
And you invincible.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No, look.
You get to touch on
He on his
all
own
the
with
ass
that.
you want.
He on his own now.
I do what I want.
We come from different walks of life. From different personalities here, y'all.
Damn.
Funny enough, with the Diddy shit though, everybody's seen the Cat Williams interview, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peeked at it.
Do y'all remember his first comedy special? When he was talking about him being new to Hollywood and how he went to a mansion party and he walked in the wrong room and was like, hold on, come here. Is that two dudes kissing?
Yep.
Is one of them Dr.
Yeah.
O? Y'all remember that?
Yep.
What if that was a Diddy party?
Probably was.
I'm thinking it was.
He
I
can't
think
beat
he
the allegations
hosts
right now,
all the
bro.
parties though.
He can't beat the allegations. He
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
he ain't the
yeah,
only.
keeper.
He ain't the only one hosting them.
I say
parties.
I just think he's the master.
His party's probably just the
fucking-
top of the line, but he ain't the only one holding
He's
these
just
parties.
the one who did something he ain't had no business doing. So they're like, yeah, we gonna just knock you here.
Imagine y'all get that email and be like, you got a Diddy invite to the party. Y'all going?
I'm gone.
I'm not going.
Hell
Why you go?
I'm just letting y'all know right now I want to be famous. They ain't gotta do it, but look.
We know who he gonna sacrifice. Hey, y'all watch out for him.
Just went to a dark place. just went to a dark place.
I'm gonna be the only one on
Hey.
the podcast.
Hey, what?
Damn.
How the fuck?
Hey,
I want that whole dinner, boy. You know this ass super fast.
I ain't lying.
Yeah. Baby! Now about a whole new ass. Fuck what these niggas talking about, bro. They be tripping. Listen, because I know a lot of y'all will probably fake this shit and under the background. You will take that money.
No.
You will take that money.
No, bro.
Listen to me.
Diddy not about to get me recorded in the pool.
Diddy
You been
not
putting
a
that. You been
cheap-ass
putting
nigga,
that
though.
work. You been
He's
putting
not
that
a
work.
cheap-ass nigga,
What
though.
does that mean?
That mean he gonna pay you swell.
Look,
This is dark. Somebody go and listen.
Nah.
look.
This is all on views, yeah. I'm trying to get picked up.
Turned down 50 million 4 times.
Man.
Just saying.
Yeah, Diddy.
But he
Diddy.
That.
I'm not turning down 25,000. Send it to me. And I'll be there right now with you in the Bahamas.
Whoa.
Oh, Buffy.
No Diddy, bro. No Diddy on this guy.
How
Fuck
the
what they
fuck
talking
did this
about.
go from superpowers to dick.
Hey,
That would be one of my superpowers.
what? Taking Diddy? He tweaking.
I did not say that shit. I did not say that. But listen,
What y'all think he was about to say?
I don't know. That's what I'm worried about.
damn, let me stop being funny. This shit gonna get me looked at.
It'll get you looked at. It'll get you paid. Diddy or not.
Yeah, 832-557 4378.
Who? Mike Jones.
You can call me as soon as I want to call here.
Call him for a plate. That's what he, you know,
Yeah,
'cause he do cook.
I
You know,
do.
he's a chef.
That is Chef Bay down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Any more scenarios?
No, that was my one little respect that I had on that. What else we got coming up? That's interesting to hear about y'all version of superpowers though. 'Cause I definitely felt like you would have picked like invisibility type shit.
Hell no.
Just so you can just be in and out. Dead, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought you might have picked some like what
No, I really got.
say like some super strength type shit.
No, I really got a lot of powers I want. Like I want to be Thor's hammer. So when I'm summoned,
I'm not the only special person in here. Y'all gonna sue me. Realize that.
I got a couple powers in my head. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Run them off. We got time.
He said Thor.
Nah, that's my two. I'm keeping it those two. I said teleporting, invincibility.
Thor's.
And I thought Al was gonna say I wanna fly. I just knew that.
He want to be a peacock.
Yeah, I just knew that was coming out. I knew he was gonna say flight. I wanna fly.
He want to be a
Look
peacock.
how high did all you
You gotta let me spread my wings.
You know
I'll
what?
be
Pure
back.
life, pure joy. You know.
Yeah, straight crack.
Jack off the Incredibles because he had it all.
He did.
Jack,
No, he
he
definitely
had
should
it
have.
all.
He
He
couldn't
see-
control,
yeah,
he couldn't
you
control
know,
those
he
powers
had it
though.
all.
He couldn't control those powers.
He's a
That
baby
nigga
though.
sneeze and kill everybody in the room.
Man, Jack was
My
hard.
favorite
Incredibles
scene
too.
was him in the fucking raccoon. though. That was he
Yeah,
watched the
he was-
commercials.
oh,
seen the
yeah.
rainbow
Beamed him up,
mask.
bro.
He
See the raccoon? He was like, hold up. Yeah, that was fire.
went crazy.
By the way, that's one of my favorite movies.
Incredibles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I realized that your girl, the daughter,
Mhm.
is actually the same little girl off of Monsters, Inc.
Yeah, they say all
All the movies.
the Pixar movies are linked together, bro.
Same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not even just Pixar, it's Disney.
Yeah, all together. Like they put a piece of every other movie inside of each one.
Well, they put a piece of an old movie in there and they preview a new movie in there
Okay.
every single time.
Fucking beautiful.
So does that make her like an orphan or something, or she was adopted? 'Cause she definitely don't look like one.
She don't.
I
She's
mean,
the only one with black hair.
Maybe she got those powers looking for Boo. If y'all seen Monsters Inc., you know,
Yeah.
if that is the little girl from Monsters Inc.
Yeah,
world will never know.
We'll see.
But that's fucking crazy.
You know,
What do we got for a song recommendation, Des?
it's more so, man. Just song recommendation is of course everybody's talking about it. Came out Friday, 7-minute drill, J. Cole. You know the response to that. But what's crazy is that he dropped a tape, and it's called Mike Deleted.
Might get a letter. Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's really supposed to be dropping an album called The Fall Off. So I guess he went into the booth after he heard so-called this or this could be competitive spirit in the game.
Let's see.
So let me
That's
drop a
what
quick tap.
confuses me though. Cause like years ago he came out with like a list of projects that he was gonna drop before the fall off, and then he dropped like the 5th one on his list of like 9, and then next thing, okay, fall off's coming out next. I was like, wait, you had like 3 more projects that you.
The thing about J. Cole, bro, he got to strike when the iron's hot. Cause he's a great artist. He's a great artist, bro. But let's be real.
Consistent.
You got to be in a certain mood to want to just jam a J. Cole song or album. How I see it. And they goes the same for Kendrick too, though.
See, and that's the funniest thing. The one thing my brother pointed out was somebody said on Twitter, J. Cole said all that about Kendrick albums, but if you really look at it, his album, his catalog is the exact same way.
Yep.
It's like,
Yep.
fair. Drake is the only one that drops him consistently, and that's why technically he's number 1.
Telling you, consistency is key, boy.
Hey, let's just see what happened next Friday coming up. Friday coming up, cause
Ghost Rider.
we still don't trust you not to come out. They finna sneak this truck again.
Another one.
Drake like I ain't got a response.
Drake enjoying his fucking life.
Hey man, he know he got the world like under his control, man.
Well, that's a damn good recommendation. Hopefully, it'll be interesting to see if this actually just keeps being friendly competition.
We having technical difficulties.
All good.
Nah,
But it'll be interesting to see if it just keeps going as friendly competition or if it's like legitimate beef behind it, because I still think it's friendly competition.
ain't no real beef behind that, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I think it's for sales. How many times do they come out with all kinds of shit or get exposed on something and we think it's exposure?
And what the world is powered by entertainment, bro. At the end of the day,
We
bro,
feed
this
off
is
of
just
that
giving
shit.
entertainment, bro. It's giving somebody people to talk about. Us as podcasters as well, giving us something to talk about. You know, it's all about entertainment.
And we gonna talk about it.
Yep.
I love it. Keep that toxic shit coming.
Yep.
We need it.
As long as you don't take Diddy's powers. No.
But why you look at that?
It was your idea. you gotta look at the concern look.
Damn.
Was you?
Edit that part, boy. Nah, leave that shit. I ain't afraid. I'm trying to get paid. Let me stop it, man. Leave me alone, guys. The fucking judgment at this table is very thick.
Sensation.
It's needed.
Yeah.
But okay, so I do have a Reddit post. We can do them now, or we can do them later. And one of them is a malicious compliance post, which is basically, I'm gonna do what you have been forcing me to do, basically, but there's a twist.
Is it in the workplace?
This
Or
one's
is it
in the
in general?
workplace. Some of them are in general. This one happens to be in the workplace.
Okay.
Because I know we've all had a job where it's like, it's that one motherfucker that just keep talking and acting like they run you or some shit, even if it's not your manager. But you know it's some shit you already got to do anyway.
For sure.
So you know, throw your little petty revenge spin on whatever the hell you got to do.
For sure.
I'm probably the person that y'all talking about, bro. It's crazy. I'm
I
always
know.
in these positions, and I am an asshole.
Safety community right here.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll write you up.
Nah, you good. Nah, can't be you.
Send you home.
Might be him.
it depends.
Might be.
Clock out and go home. Go spend time with your family.
I mean, shit, I've been reported for malicious compliance before, but I don't do that shit.
You was doing that shit though.
How?
No, I'm just fucking.
I was about to say, what you remember? I don't remember. What?
Hey, it's lost. Just
The audacity of it is
Just true.
malicious compliance. You should be happy that I'm fucking doing it.
Exactly.
I don't have to be happy while I'm doing what you asked me to do. I'm doing it. Take that. I walked around FedEx for many years sweeping the same floor.
He wasn't doing nothing.
Nothing.
No.
And I didn't think it was malicious at all. I really enjoyed just sweeping. Okay, talking about me, that nigga a janitor.
You ain't had your work boots tied. He came and write you up.
Yeah.
So it sounds like we're about to go down the malicious compliance route. All right.
He said, take that.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Don't do it again.
So this one is titled "Wanna Write Me Up?" Sure. That's it. That's the title. First, what comes to mind when you hear that?
You think you can do this to me? That's what happened in my mind. I ain't gonna lie to you. You wanna write me up? For real.
I mean,
What y'all think?
same thing.
I'm on the same boat with y'all on that one.
He busting
Write
my
me up?
ass for you?
Sure.
I'm knocking all this shit off the top before I leave.
Got a video man in the same room for us. She knocking on all the liquor bottles
Knocking
on the way
everything
out.
down.
That's the last shift.
Yeah, now clean that up, bitch. Yeah. Comply that, hoe.
Sometimes it's necessary. This story starts off. I have a patient who deals with occasional mental confusion. He's usually a person. He usually has a personal aide, so he's used to getting whatever he wants when he wants it. I pride myself on being able to get along with it, even building relationships with the most difficult of patients. But he's proved difficult. Can you fucking speak? Jesus Christ!
Come on, son.
Not me.
I know.
Damn.
I know.
Okay. But he's proved difficult to me due to the combination of entitlement and his confusion. He's had his son visiting him today and was severely under the impression that his son was taking him home. Any attempt of explanation fell on deaf ears. His son left, but he didn't give up. He insisted I take him to the front door and leave him despite there being freezing rain and no one to take him anywhere. Eventually, after 3 times of telling him to take his After 3 times of telling him to take the door in futile attempts to redirect and reassure him that if he wouldn't take him to the door, he would write me up for insubordination. Jesus Christ, that's so good.
He can't speak. They can't type this right.
They must have been.
That's why they was handling my work like that.
They got run-on sentences.
They must have been emotional as shit right this one, reliving it or something.
No, he must have been triggered.
You want to write me up?
He was on.
Sure.
He was on drumline.
Nick Cannon over there clutching the fucking drumsticks, just waiting for
He over there beating on his manager's desk.
Soon as he
Turn the drum around. Going crazy.
All right.
Malicious.
This is where it says, cue malicious compliance. I figured, why not? At least writing me up would keep him distracted from trying to leave, and it would truly seem like the only way to calm him down. There was at least 5 witnesses to what was happening, so I wasn't worried about facing any discipline. I grabbed the complaint form and a pen and a clipboard for him and did as I did, the nurse caught on to what I was doing and started just laughing. I brought her the form and even helped him fill it out, spelling my full name for him and showing him my name tag as proof that I was giving him my real name. Eventually, I had to move him and stand behind him because I couldn't hide my laughter. My director of nursing comes over and the nurse explains the situation. I bring the patient over to her. He hands her the form. I just have the biggest shit-eating grin on my face because everyone's going perfect trying to contain their laughter. My Don was a total bro about it and played along while I was trying to make him go play bingo. Satisfied that I was being appropriately reprimanded, the Don kept the complaint form, and as long as I completely scratched out his information and framed it next to my Employee of the Month certificate. I don't know what the last part meant, but that's the entire story.
That's a lot.
A lot that didn't make fucking sense. Jesus Christ.
He should have been written up.
Yep, he
For
deserved that.
illiterate.
He deserved that.
How are you helping people?
I was really a little confused too. So you brought him the write-up to make him feel better?
Yeah, so
you pretty much, he brought the write-up for his boss to write him up?
So what it seems like, they work in a nursing home, and the patients, i.e. the old people in the home, can write up complaint forms on the nurses or whoever is supposed to be helping them and hand it to the managers like they're not being treated fairly. Mm. And because he was confused that his son had already gone home and he wasn't going home with them, he wanted to write them up. Which means, I get it. Because
nobody asked that I have to change is gonna fucking complain on me. Okay? You have bed sores for the rest of the week. I'm dropping your applesauce on the ground. Okay? You can't even chew your food and you wanna write a complaint?
You gonna chew it for him?
I won't chew it no more. You know what? That angers me. People are so fucking selfish these days because you can't go home. Why are you not calling and getting on your son ass for leaving you in that motherfucker? Not being mad with me because your son have to leave and you can't go with him, and now your shitty ass want to complain on me. Your son didn't even care about you. He left you here. All right, y'all.
Don't break your cup.
I don't like that.
All jokes aside, I understand why the person wanted to complain. My grandmother went through that. And when you have Alzheimer's or are confused like that, you just truly believe everybody else is either out to get you or they're lying to your face, one of the two.
All my life I had to fight. I'm sorry.
And so,
It's the truth.
It is. And unfortunately, in this situation, that malicious compliance, I mean, there was no need for the malice because it's your fucking job.
Right.
You had no signing up for that. You have to take their shit.
You clock in every day.
Yeah.
Right.
If you didn't want to take their shit, you can go do something else.
Right.
It's not like you're tethered to that specific job or even tethered to that specific place. There are places like that where the clients and patients are literally just, they can't do it all on their own.
I bet he like that paycheck though.
You know he did.
But that's what I'm saying. If you don't like having to do that level of work or dealing with that specific type of patient, go to one of the places where they legitimately just don't have the mobility and you're just helping them get to where they need to go to.
Could y'all actually see yourself doing that type of job?
I mean, I
I
could.
could.
Bring
I
home,
mean,
bring
not
home
for.
150K salary doing that job. You know,
That's a different story.
looking.
I wipe every ass for $150 salary.
See the thing about it, that
I don't think I
150K, it sounds nice, but once you get through with the bank raping of your account, because you know taxes is gonna take out that 150K, you only going home with like 78.
It's still strong.
I was just about to say that's still beautiful. We deal with a lot of bullshit on jobs right now for way less.
True.
Or at least have been through jobs that was a lot worse. And me on a management level, I feel like most of the time I am responsible for everyone. You know, so, and I work in the food industry, so it can be very, very, very stressful. I don't think that I would actually find a career in a path of caregiving. But if, of course, my mom or my grandmother or grandfather, you know, ever got to that place where they needed to be cared for 100%, I wouldn't have a problem with doing that. That is somebody that literally did the same shit for me when I was a baby. You know, so I think it's horrible. And don't get me wrong, I don't mean this about everybody. I know sometimes your schedules are busy. Maybe you don't have a lot of help. You know, maybe other people who can help you care for that person is either died or, you know, real busy as well. But I just find real horror in sending my elder to a home. I mean, it's so many videos and reports that come out with these elderly people being abused, you know, and mistreated and all kind of other stuff. It just scares the shit out of me. Same thing with like my kids. I never sent my kids to daycare. Me and their mom literally work opposite schedules. Where she worked during the day, I work at night, so somebody would always be there with the children. I just don't trust it.
What if you took your kids to one of them daycares that was playing Sexy Red?
I mean, we know that
make that clear. Y'all remember that video of the little kid, the little girl?
there was a hell here.
Hey, that's a $5 a week daycare right there.
Yeah. I'm definitely not. You watching my baby for free. Because my baby.
You gotta pay me to watch my kid.
Yeah.
Because y'all going viral.
Yeah,
Y'all going viral up here. That's what y'all trying to do.
Making money off my kid.
Making money off my damn kid. Playing that dumbass, man.
But like, kind of going back to that post though, like, what's like out of all the jobs everybody had, like, do y'all ever feel like y'all been in that predicament where, you know, you got to write up for something like that, or, you know, related to your actual job?
I got reported to corporate for having sexual relations with servers and showing favoritism.
Oh, they was on you.
It wasn't
Hey.
fucking true.
I remember that.
It wasn't true though.
Hey, he was the host. Everybody did love working with
HOST.
Host. HOST, yes. He did have favoritism. I worked with him. I seen it.
He was giving them the opportunity to
I know
suck
you
their
talking
way to the top.
Hey, you make about 150 on your tips, slide me 50. You know what I'm saying?
How many opportunities did you give them to suck their way to the top?
None.
Because everybody would have been promoted. Fuck you.
I have
moral compass. You get a promotion. You supervisor. You know what? You could have did better. You a shift leader.
What happened though?
So, shift leader for the last.
Basically, y'all know how I'm to myself. I'm fucking chilling.
The curious guy right here.
The
super quiet, wondering what he thinking, talking about.
The server in question, she was horrible. None of the customers or anybody we worked with liked her demeanor. And so I would try to give her tables, but they would see who it is and they're like, I don't want to sit here. Can I sit over there instead? It's like, customers always right. They just asked to sit there. And then she charged at me, why is my section empty? Because no one wants to sit there. What do you want me to say? I'm trying.
Because you fucking suck.
Y'all think the customer seen her on the Yelp review, her name, and they saw it on her apron? I was like, nah, don't put me over there.
You know what's crazy is there are a couple of reviews floating around for that place like that about the service that's in there. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But she was horrible anyway. She came to our store. I don't know if y'all knew this, but the only reason she was there was because
she was a nightmare from another place.
She was a nightmare from another store, and they couldn't outright fire her because like a fridge door fell on her foot or something.
Mm-hmm.
But she complained to corporate saying that I was receiving sexual favors for other servers making money. But what she didn't count on was we were all cool with both the district and regional VP. So when they got the complaint, they decided to take a trip to the store and they just flat out asked me. Now he said, don't tell me, but don't tell me. Is what they complained about going on? No. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I wouldn't tell me if it was either, so.
Y'all continue to keep working together too?
Huh?
Y'all continue to keep working together too?
Yeah.
So when you seen her, did you was like, you want to be a boss? You got to pay the price.
That freak so bro. Looking like a bag of ice.
Well, nah.
She was on that floor eating that hibachi, baby.
Nah, what ended up happening is
in the freezer. I'm sorry.
That ain't in the freezer. That boy body heat strong.
But no, in all actuality, if y'all would have seen if y'all would have seen this lady, man, y'all would have been like,
yeah, because I think at that point, I don't know if you remember who she was, but I think you were at FedEx by that time.
I was working both jobs.
But
You don't try to play either.
Yeah,
no, I just don't remember because I know you were more over there.
Yeah.
But
He was at FedEx getting fellatio. Let me tell you something. I was a safety ambassador, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. And I could not allow HUIs going on while he's a main operator. He had him under the influence. And there's a million times that I used to drive around looking for my main operator, okay, because as a safety ambassador, that's my fucking job. And I come around the corner. Now, mind you, this is not even part of our warehouse. So she's on somebody else's property. Can I say it, boss?
Go ahead, man.
Sucking dick. You hear me?
can I say it, boss?
I pull up to the car because I'm thinking, you know, he liked to get into recreational things before work started. He always looked like he was already tired.
Yeah, because I was always reading books. Following to work,
Yeah.
You know?
But so what happened was I pull up and at first I thought he had bought one of those little fucking, you know, bobbleheads that you put on the dashboard, except for this one was in his lap. Yes. I found 2 of my employees on lunch break, one in a completed dissociated state, okay, because the guac.
That story not
It
true.
was just hit.
That story not true.
It's very much true,
That
okay?
story not true.
I have multiple witnesses
That story not
that
true.
could tell you that he used to drive off at lunch.
Nah, that story not true.
I need the receipts.
So they lied on James. but they told the truth at FedEx. Okay? Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, serious note though, I did have a big thing. I used to manage. Can I even say the place? I'm not even gonna say it because we don't even want to give them no extra.
No clout.
But I used to work somewhere where I felt like I was assaulted in a way. I think you probably remember this, but I definitely got fired for beating the shit out of one of my employees as a manager. I feel like he was having a rough ass day. There was some personal things going on in his life that was interfering. And me as a boss, I'm like, okay, I'm not mad at nothing, but just go home. Like, you don't, it's no purpose in coming here. And I always tell people, like, it's hard to say not to bring your personal life to work. I am my personal life. Mm-hmm. That's hard. As a good boss, I feel like you should try to figure out what's going on with that situation because, for me to even muster up the strength to come here, knowing that I'm going through a lot of shit at home, why would I want to send you back to that place? So I tried, I tried to figure out as much. I won't say because I'm not trying to get counseled everywhere, but he wasn't like, okay, he was definitely he was a part of the Elemental P community, and he kept trying to get like a hug. And I'm like, sir, like I'm not gonna hug you. I'm not doing that. For one, I'm fine as fuck. Let's just put that out there. So I definitely feel like nobody
Yeah, he's a peacock.
is allowed to, yeah. But serious note, I sent him home. He told me he wasn't going nowhere. I'm like, okay, if you don't leave, you're gonna be working for free. I'm gonna clock you out. He then took the headset off, kind of slung that motherfucker at me. My nerves kind of got bad at that point, but I held most of my composure. I went to the drive-through window to now, because now I have to replace him as a manager. I'm sitting home, I gotta do your job now. I go to the window. The window's kind of short, bro. I'm kind of like exchanging change and receipts with the customer. And as I come up, I swear this man is like literally up against me when I come up out of the window. And I fucking lost it. I definitely got fired that day because I definitely put my hands on him. I even dumped the fucking freshly brewed tea on.
Man.
That's just fresh out the thing. That's just how upset I was.
I got a question. Why you didn't do that to Diddy?
Diddy's a billionaire. He has money. Why nobody else ever press charges on that for?
I mean, they did, but that shit got handled the next day.
If you're gonna do something like that, please don't be no broke bitch. I need something to come after. Yeah, because I lost my job that day too, and it was horrible. Yeah. The cops got there and said, we thought you were hurt. They said employee was fighting the manager, but I see that
No sir, it was when I came down.
Nah, it wasn't me, officer. You might want to check on him though.
He in that sleep.
Yeah. He a little sticky from that sweet tea too. But yeah, some people are crazy, man.
Yeah.
That to me, that seemed like he brought that on himself, and unfortunately, a lot of times in the corporate setting, once you have quote unquote power or a title, that means I make more money, but no longer can defend myself. You come up on me, you either back the fuck up or get laid out.
Yeah. That definitely is true. I mean, as a manager or as somebody in the high ups, you can't do anything to defend yourself. And me no bitch. So I'm just letting y'all know, if I ever hire you, understand I'll put my hands on you. just get that.
He'll look out for you, but just think if you gonna run up on him and do some fuck shit,
Don't cross.
It won't happen.
Don't cross.
Don't play with him.
Yeah. It won't happen.
how did the etching go? The more you fuck around,
The more you gonna
the
find,
more
more
you gonna find out.
Yep.
It's crazy though. I mean, some people, you'd be surprised because especially in management, I have ran into so many different employees. I mean, from drug addict employees that are fighting for their lives to, I guess maintain that high. To be honest, I've had all different kinds, and it is stressful for a manager, bro. Especially when you have a big crew, like something like FedEx. You're responsible for possibly 200 people on a sort. And that shit can be very challenging and stressful. Very, very. But I've learned a lot, through managing other people's businesses. So when I was able to get my own, it just taught me how to be a better, leader.
Yeah.
And an even better team player. But I don't just throw my power around, because I have it. I know how that shit felt at one point.
Tight.
Yeah.
And that, unfortunately, a lot of times when people get into management, it seems like overnight when they get that title, they forget. Like, you were just on the other side yesterday.
Yeah.
And now you letting this power go to your head and treat me like any other kind of way. You still the same person, put your pants on the same way I do.
What you think about that though? Like, at that point, they gotta prove why they got the promotion, right?
It's hard because when you're on the other side, a lot of times you build those relationships and friendships
Yeah.
based on the common struggle.
I feel like if you know that person that did get moved up, they don't mean no malicious attempt, but they just they gotta prove themselves.
Unfortunately, they can no longer do what they used to do because they're not in the same position.
And see, a lot of people think I was an asshole for it, but I never promoted management from within. And the reason I never did that is because, like you just said, you build those relationships when you're on that side, and then when you become a manager, most people don't respect you. And it's not because, I don't like you or none of that shit. It's just that yesterday we were friends.
Yeah.
Yesterday we was just outside on lunch break smoking a fat ass backwood. And now today you want to tell me that I'm late and write me up? Boy, fuck you. Like, I ain't doing shit. And when we get home, bitch, yeah. So I just feel like, I never promoted management from within.
It depends on the job to me on that, because you can't separate certain things. You can't separate your personal life from work, because sometimes, like you said, you are your personal life. But as far as if you get moved into a management position, like if you've already been somewhere for a little minute, like if you've already built the precedent, like with the people that's in there, like you already know how I am, like about getting business done. Like, yes, we can mess around and have a good time, but at the same time, like we both know like what's the right thing to do, and we both want to get some shit done. Now, it just, like I said, but it depends on the type of job, because not every job is gonna be like that. I've worked in different places where you got people that's really doing some extra shit on the clock. You got some people that's doing some some shit. I'm gonna say just some suit and tie shit all the way through. You know what I mean? So you don't even hear an inkling of a joke for a whole 2 weeks at a time. But it just depends on the situation and the job at that point. So you gotta just figure out where you're at, fill the room out. The same way you walk in the room and read the room, you gotta read the job at that point too.
I mean, and tips about working too. Like, it's gonna sound bad, but hear me out. Don't bust your ass. Don't be the best employee that's in the company. Because for me, I feel like that's the person that gets judged the most.
Mm-hmm.
The lazy one who I can't count on, I can't depend on, who's gonna take 3 hours to bust down one truck, I'm not gonna even bother him. He gonna come here, he gonna do his job, we gonna put him in there, we gonna let him roll. But the minute the hardest workers stop working hard,
They be burnt out.
it becomes a problem. And now we want to have sit-down conversations and what's going on with you this week. And I just noticed you went from, clocking in 15,000 an hour to now you're at 8. Or maybe I'm just tired of being the best for this entire company while you got 5 other lazy motherfuckers that walk around not doing nothing. It's crazy that it happens like that. And then rushing through work, bro, honestly, we only find something else for you to do. I used to even tell people, like, never sleep on your dream, because somebody will hire you and pay you to build theirs.
Yeah.
I've done it for many years, being a chef, being a restaurant manager, well, I'm making you millions of dollars off a dish I might create, and I'm being paid $25 an hour. And you done sold 30 of them $200 dishes in 1 hour, and I just made 25.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Basically boils down to first things first. This generation, you can't, everybody ain't content creators. I know it looks glamorous. I know you want to. It looks cool. You have the freedom, the money. This shit is work. So if you're going to be a content creator, put in the fucking work. Second thing, get a fucking job. Point blank period. Because a lot of times we like, oh no, I'm just gonna do this and do this. And I'm gonna do social media until I get paid. Your bills don't care about you wanting to do social media. Go get a job.
$2 grand a month is not gonna get there. It's not gonna get you there. Get a
So,
real job.
Unfortunately, to support the dream, you gotta work for somebody else until the point where you don't. That's just where it is. Then, in all of it, whether you're content creation, whether you're working for somebody else, whether you just sitting back home, just letting the money fall into your lap because you were smart enough to build some kind of mechanism or machine that can literally print you money while you're sleeping. All of it boils down to you have to know what you're worth, what your dream is worth, and be willing to put the work in to succeed and get those things for yourself. Because a lot of people, yeah, it sounds cool to be a content creator. Oh, I'm just gonna record a TikTok and post it up. Why do I only got 2 views? Did you actually do the work to like grow your brand? Did you come up with a plan to grow a brand? These things take time, planning, and work. And a lot of times, just like you were saying, the hardest worker is gonna always be somebody who gets taken advantage of. Because if you do X amount of work for this amount of money, then I'm like, okay, yeah, this person's just a hard worker. We love that about them. But then if you start to realize your value, like I'm working hard as shit for this little bit of money. They're working like this and still getting paid when I'm getting paid. So you start to lessen your output. What's going on? Like we've noticed that your production's dropped this week. You're not paying me for what I'm worth.
That part.
And that's something a lot of people deal with.
I mean, you have to understand something too. I've been in a position to literally, it's business, it's not personal. And I have applauded somebody for something that they were doing at work, knowing that I was letting you go at the end of the week. This shit is decided before, but I'm not gonna call you. Say for instance, if I don't have somebody to cover you today, and I know I'm gonna fire you today, I'm gonna let you come in, I'm gonna let you work your whole shift, and when you get done, I'm gonna pull you in the office because we just decided to hire Chris.
Hold on. I think you just touched a nerve.
He just look. It's happened to him. I know where he's going.
It's real life.
Finish your thought.
Premeditated murder.
And I'm going to allow you to finish that day out because it's business. It's not personal. And this is why I say do not give all your life to these jobs. First of all, if you're not getting a raise every 2 years, you need to quit. Let's just be honest.
That's some bare minimum.
If you are not getting some kind of promotion within that job, some kind of raise or bonuses in that job within 2 years, you'll make less money your entire life at that same job than you would going to do something else. Just think about it. And again, just like we just said, it's not about you. It's about the business. How many businesses are we building while these owners are sitting in fucking Dubai? How many, and I've seen some people do too much. Like I heard y'all say earlier about somebody who want to act like they in charge, they the boss, telling you what to do and shit all the time. You got a lot of them. And I let's just put it out there, if you're like that, I hate you, bitch. Because you're going this hard behind something that don't even belong to you.
That's coming from a light skin. That's coming from a house.
A house.
Yeah.
Well, yes. I was on the front porch.
Yeah.
I was in the kitchen. Yeah, that's horrible. But yeah, I'm sorry, James. Would you like to elaborate on the nerve?
Nah. All I'm gonna say is he know how you fucked up, cause that job was never the same after I left.
Never.
Gotcha, bitch. And Also, I was also told by someone who knew him exponentially longer than I did that, yeah, that was the reddest he'd ever seen that guy's face turn because he legitimately embarrassed himself. Thought I wasn't working.
I'll take that.
And I took all my shit. Like, what are you doing? Oh, I bought all this. What? You thought my government name was on it just because I wanted people to know my full name? No. This is going with me.
Yeah.
Why are you taking these tools and equipment that we use
Won't be beneficial
for our
for this.
system here at this
Bitch, I made your
Because
system.
we used it.
What do you mean that you bought all of this stuff that makes this system
This is
flow?
no longer a lead.
Oh yes,
You was right there too, wasn't you?
I was right there. My name's on it. I'm taking you with me. This is all the stuff that I have
You have a good
to
day.
get my
I said
job
this
done.
in the exact same
He,
tone too.
no, I was there and I'm watching from afar. I'm like, what's going on? James said, oh no, this right here that helps everything move like consistently and fluidly.
This is what I bought off my
I
side.
bought this with my own money.
My own money, not your money.
Yes.
My money.
I'll be
Since
taking that.
Since I'm inefficient.
I'll be taking that.
I mean,
James took six pieces.
I remember exactly what I
He
said.
took 6 pieces of equipment from the little desk area where
I
he was
left
at,
that desk a fucking mess.
and I walked by that desk and I'm like, wonder how they gonna do this now. Boys is
Oh,
on
not to
Amazon.
mention the person they thought was gonna replace me. Yeah, she quit the next morning. Didn't even make it a full day.
I think a lot of jobs make big mistakes and they realize the shit afterwards.
They don't care, man.
You know?
Hey, they might realize it for maybe like a day or two. At the end of the day, bro, we all replaceable.
Here's the kicker. I don't think I ever told y'all this. So what? Last year before, I was thinking about coming back to AutoNation. Tell me why he put me on the no hire list.
Hating.
Because I took all my shit. He put me on the no hire list.
Hating.
That's wild.
I don't even think they do that no more.
He not. He goes
Figure
out for fraud.
figure out what it is you want to do. This is the best advice I can give you. In order for you to succeed off of that shit, you gotta obsess with it. You gotta eat, sleep, and breathe whatever it is that you want to do. And I guarantee you with consistency, and I don't mean all day, every day, because like he said, in other words, I heard prayer without works is dead. You want something, pray about it, but you gotta get out there and get it as well. And my thing is, I've watched people underneath me, my youngins, that want cheat codes to life and want, handouts and shit like that. And I'm from Iraq. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. There was nothing that was given. Everything that you wanted, you had to take. So my thing is, if you're uncomfortable where you at, if you know, and I think a lot of the times we're not mad with someone else, we disappointed with ourselves.
And project that onto
Right, because we're not gonna discipline ourselves. I'm never gonna be on my own ass because I didn't do something. I'm gonna excuse it. Well, we were tired, so fuck it, we ain't gotta do that. And automatically I'm gonna agree with it because it's me. But the moment that the same way you hold somebody else responsible over your life is the same shit you gotta put into perspective when you handling your own business. When I decided to walk out of my mom's house at 16 years old, I had a job lined up. I had a house lined up. I even got my own U-Haul truck. It wasn't as if I was thinking that somebody was supposed to give me anything. No. I took the initiative to make that shit happen. And the same thing with these jobs. If you feel like I've been on jobs for 6, 7+ years, bro, and walk out. You won't even get a 2-week notice from me. Because we don't get that when we let go. You fire on the spot.
Exactly.
He probably interviewed somebody last week because, like I just told y'all earlier, we been knew we were going to let you go. You know what I mean? So fuck them jobs. Find out what it is that you're good at. Everybody has a gift and an ability to do something exceptionally well. Find that shit. And like he said, it may not be social media or, this entertainment shit. There's something out there. There's something. And if you can't figure out what it is, then find your sugar daddy.
Or sugar mama.
Yeah, you see, you wanted to start it.
But you gotta try some shit. Don't be scared to try some shit. That's a piece of advice I'm gonna give you from me. Try some shit out. Don't just get one place and just be like, oh, this must be it for me. try some shit out, and have conversations with some people like who just have your best interest in heart at the same time. So dig deep on that one, and don't be scared to try another job out if you need to.
Fair enough. Alright, that took a fucking left turn.
Yeah.
I do have one more post for you guys.
What was that?
It's a petty revenge post. I know we've all been in this place of receiving and dealing our own bit of petty revenge. Piece of knowledge just displayed right there. The title of this one is I Exposed an Affair Because It Was Affecting My Sleep. First thoughts?
Weak.
Sound like a big shit.
Yeah.
Sassy.
This comes from a man perspective or girl perspective?
I'm gonna read the story, then you tell me. Okay. So it starts. She prefaces it that first. I'll start with the understanding that I did wasn't exactly right, and she doesn't regret it. So it starts off. My upstairs neighbor has been having an affair with a married man for about 4 months now. I wouldn't care, but because it was an affair, he comes over at odd hours of the night, and they have very loud sex. I can hear a lot. And it wakes me up and prevents me from going to sleep.
She hate.
How do I know it's even an affair? He's never spent the night, and he has a baby seat in his car. Here's some backstory. I've had issues with my upstairs neighbor prior. She throws parties Monday nights and gets home around 2 a.m. from working, pacing her condo very loud and having very loud conversations on the phone. She's 40 and throws parties with 20-year-olds and having affairs and living like a teenager. I tried to talk to her like a normal person, but about my concerns, but she doesn't care. I've had to get the association involved and stop the parties. I hate her. So I decided to learn some more about this mystery man. I looked up his license plate, found an address, searched the address, found a name.
How she get access to that?
That's why she can't sleep.
Took the name.
Mind your business.
Took the name and did some social media stalking, and I found the man and his wife's profiles. I made a throwaway account and messaged the wife about the affair. I haven't seen him for weeks now, and I sleep really nice.
Wow.
Thoughts?
Man.
I mean, first of all, you can't sleep because you being nosy as fuck.
That's crazy.
Okay?
Second of all, why you didn't move to the top floor? That's the problem. You move to the first and second floors. You get mad because you got the people above you. You could have avoided
You
that.
mad at your own coins.
Yeah.
And did you literally get up out of your bed to go look in this man's windows?
'Cause you ain't
He has
getting
a
them.
car seat?
Because you ain't getting
The
it.
windows might not be tinted. Give it the benefit of the doubt. The windows might not be tinted.
But how do you know which car he's in?
She watching.
Depends on the layout of the apartment.
There he go again. It's about 2 o'clock.
Listen.
About to come beat her doonies down.
I think what she should have did is got her a rose, because clearly you don't have a man, bitch. And while he was pounding her, you could have been playing with your... Can I say it, boss?
No.
You could have been DJ Sky in that motherfucker. You could have. And I promise you, after that fact, I can't say that neither.
Nah.
After you got it, after that rose water came, you would have slept just fine, boo boo. You was thinking about the wrong shit. You should have been in there, DJ Sky and your shit, and you would have slept just fine.
What?
That's horrible to me.
Oh, man.
She think lit.
I would have never tortured myself, bro. I would have started whacking.
With Vaseline, baby oil, lotion.
If it came down to it like that, I'm not finna lose no sleep.
With Vaseline, baby oil, lotion. Oh, you use that
I like
coconut oil.
I just think that's none of her business, and yeah, you're inserting yourself in something that you don't need to be inserting yourself inside of. To be honest,
How you know he don't already know what's going on?
yeah, how you know that's not just that might be him and his, that might actually be his wife. That might just be the where they go to just meet up and act like they doing their little role play shit.
Nah.
Nah.
Hell
But yeah, man. stay out them grown folk business, man. Get you a man. Yeah, that's what I think on that one. Get you a man on that one. You worry
When
about
I
the wrong
first
thing.
read the story, my opinion was exactly what y'all said. Sound like she hating? Get you a man. Mind business.
Another key point. Take your ass to the top floor. Stop telling these apartment leasing office to put you in the second, third, fourth floor. If it's the top floor, fourth or fifth, whatever floor it is, you're not gonna have those problems.
And here's the devil's advocate part of this.
Wait a minute, hold on. You said she found the Instagram and saw he was married?
Oh,
She did her FBI work.
She stopped.
Inspector.
That sounds like one of your homies.
Look,
Look,
I
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. If that,
Look,
no. I remember that part just now. I was thinking, I'm gonna change my standpoint on that. Yeah,
she found this man's
You
wife
expect a gadget
from
like
a
that?
license plate.
Damn.
You expect to get, man, go get a government job.
You in the wrong job.
Go
I wanna hire
Go
you.
be an FBI.
PI.
You know what's crazy to me though? You can find all that information, but you can't find a nigga.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Devil's advocate part. You know she throwing fucking parties up there. If you wasn't a fucking hater, you could be up there at the party.
Sound like you want him pounding your shit.
It sound like her stuff is like.
She should have went a step deeper and just made an inside job. Befriended the lady
They should have
upstairs.
some powders.
Get out there. Yeah. She could have went a step further and got a recording and said, "Yeah, I want to have a threesome. Oh, I have the perfect guy." She might have called him that way.
Whoa.
How about she mind her fucking business?
Yep.
Hey, all right.
But unfortunately, I know
Investigate.
one thing I know, two things for sure: the sisterhood between women when it comes to shit like this, crazy as it is, they gonna tell each other.
You ain't lying.
I tell my boys too.
But see, that's different. We men know how to play their fucking role.
Believe me, they know about your pussy and your head game. We gonna talk about it.
I'm just a coworker. I don't know. I don't hang out with this dude. He don't tell me nothing.
Yes, he does.
Shit.
Yes, he does.
My life is my life. I'll navigate through it myself. Don't need no help.
What?
I just feel bad for her, guys. I mean, she get no sleep. She have no peace of mind. No dig. She don't even have a rose.
She probably got one of them long pillows that she cuddle at night.
So when it goes between your legs,
Yeah.
same time. I seen that commercial.
Them things sound comfortable.
Oh, you trying?
So you
I was just playing.
You trying?
I was just playing.
Ah.
I was just playing.
Is it,
From the video and the commercial, it do look comfortable though. Just like,
So you got a silk pillowcase on?
No.
he got combs written on it.
No Diddy. That's all you, my boy. That's all you, my boy. That's all you, my boy. I ain't taking nothing.
Oh, so you mean to tell me?
It is what it is on that.
Oh, so you mean to tell me you doing the bending?
Yeah, I ain't doing.
You just thought about it. Yeah, that was a funny ass clip.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody been to me.
So you doing it?
Oh, so you mean to tell me you doing the bending?
Yeah.
She had him fucked up.
Yeah.
Look.
My boy got mad.
I'm the dominant.
Ain't nobody been to me on
I'm
him.
him. Stupid. That's
Oh,
what-
wow. Oh, so you
What?
need to tell me.
Before we get out of here, Mr. Hokage, what's the anime recommendation?
I think last week, not last week, I think last show I was recommending Demon Slayer. Y'all like picked up on that one. I was hearing some feedback. That one's kind of boring. So, I say pick up on new one right now, Solo 11. Check out that one. That was a big one right now. 12 episodes.
That one has ass all over YouTube.
Yeah, it's all over right now. Solo 11. Check it out.
All right. What about our dish recommendation for the week?
DISC.
What's wrong
For
with
clarification.
It's sexy, man. He just shy to say it, y'all.
What? He said dish.
I'm out.
Oh, he did say dish.
Not song. I already did the song, but he said dish.
You should say it.
Oh, I thought he said this. I thought you talking about. Oh, my
I
bad.
thought he said dish.
Nah,
Nope.
he said dish.
Dish.
That's why you over here quiet.
Cause I thought you were gonna say shit. I'll say that.
I did literally just whisper.
Oh, man.
Can I say that?
Nah.
I'm gonna show you
All
how
right,
to
man.
eat quick,
Pick the food. Let's
clean,
go.
good like them chitlins. No, I'm just fine. Dish. Make sure you definitely edit that, boss. Dish for the week. Let's go with a blackened catfish po' boy with a little crawfish etouffee on top. Go ahead and get you a French bread from Gambino's. A little lettuce, a little tomato. Put you that blackened catfish seasoning on both sides. Okay. And then put that little etouffee on top of that motherfucker. That's all I got today. Okay. Simple, quick, 30-minute meal. Bing, bing. Rachel Ray in this motherfucker.
Stomach growling.
All right.
That just made me hungry. So, I guess we'll leave it there. Till next time.
Khalid, Khalid.
Big days. Fresh twist.
Remember, like, comment, subscribe. It all helps us out in the algorithm. Yeah, we definitely got a lot more in the way for y'all.
So this is the beginning.
We still don't trust you. Stay tuned.
We still don't trust you.
Oh, no,